What's up? SweetBolin here, and today we're talking about far loan sales. Yes, we are. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, is there a battle royale mode? The answer's no, and if that's what you're looking for, no, I won't swear. Anyway, yeah, far loan sales. You know when you're in the store and you're in the PlayStation store and you're looking for a gem, a hidden gem, you know, one of those games that you can just play maybe for a few hours, 5-6 hours tops, and you want to get through it and you want to experience a journey. This is the ideal game for you because you actually do go on a journey. Now this is your locomotive, and I'm not pronouncing that wrong. No, seriously, I'm not. You at the back, pay attention. Locomotive. No, not you. You. Locomotive. You see? It's an locomotive. And you drive it. Well, drive is sort of the wrong word. Oh dear. Yeah, drive is the wrong word. What do you ride? No, you don't ride. You don't. Well, it's called far loan sales. And there's a reason for that, and you can't see that at the moment, but you will. Anyway, watch this. This is so cool. Now, you start the game off at a gravestone next to a house, I believe, and that's where you start the journey. I think the world's gone to pot, and for some reason you have access to this locomotive and to continue on the journey to wherever it is we're going. And I'm not going to tell you where we're going because that's up for you to work out. But on your journey, you will come across quite a few obstacles, upgrades to your locomotive and so on. In this case, this is an upgrade. Well, I won't tell you what it is. You have to find out for yourself. But it's very, very cool, and it's very clever. It's a very, very well-produced game. So, in effect, there's lots of problem solving, and not only is there problem solving, but as you continue your journey, like there, you'll find what's fuel. It's little boxes, it looks like little parcels of books, fuel cans, and they all go into your... Here, look, well, I'll show you. That's fuel going into the energy reserve. Now, not only do you have fuel, well, I won't tell you yet, I won't spoil it for you, but basically, that's the accelerator. You also have a steam button and a brake, and you can zoom out at any time to see where you're going. And it's just a really cool little adventure that doesn't last too long, but long enough to give you your money's worth. I paid $15.99, I think, for this, which is not a lot at all. See, look, collecting fuel. Now, I did this the first time around. You don't have to collect all this fuel, but me being me, I thought, well, I'm going to need it for the journey. Not really, but yeah, anyway. So, yeah, far loan sales. Now, why is it called loan sales, you ask? Because, as you can see, on the top of my locomotive, I have a sail, you see? You see? Now, the little flag on top of your locomotive, the little red flag to the right of the sails, judges the wind. So, at the moment, we haven't got any wind, but you do get wind. Yes, you do. Anyway, and yeah, so let's go on the journey and see where we go. But I'm not going to show you where we end up because I'm not about spoilers. I'm not about that life. But this is a very unique, very intelligent, very well produced game, and I would urge you to at least consider it because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, as well as the problem solving and the puzzles you're going to come across, the obstacles, you're also going to encounter fires. Not just on your locomotive, but sometimes, and you're also going to have to keep your locomotive in good condition because you're going to encounter, like at the moment, we have a little bit of an issue with the where you put the fuel. I don't know what you'd call it, fuel loading dock, we'll call it. Now, as luck would have it, I have a repair station which I can use to repair parts of my locomotive, and it's just really well done. It really is. Look. I've always wanted to be a welder, sort of, but yeah, you can fix things on your ship and put out fires, fuel the ship, accelerate, brake, and even sail. That's what I like about it. It's like you don't always have to use the fuel, but if you use the sail and the fuel, you really do fly around at a rate of knots. It's so cool. And sometimes you're going to have to get up hills or slow down because there are obstacles, and if you crash, everything goes flying and you get fires and so on. But this is what's so cool about this game. It's like you're on this journey and it's up to you how you get there, because you're going to encounter obstacles, problems, and you've got, look, we've got a steam button. Look, the engine's overheating. Let the steam out and it goes faster. Except when you don't accelerate. But anyway, yeah, it's such a cool journey. It really is. So, in a nutshell, it's got shades of Limbo and Inside about it for sure, but not so much as in there are no enemies and you don't really die. I mean, I have died once, but that was because I jumped into a fire to see what would happen. Yeah, as you do. Anyway, so yeah, shades of Limbo, Inside, but kind of not, because there's plenty of on-foot action, but it's not really action. It's problem solving. How do I get past these huge obstacles? How do I fix my ship? How do I... Well, I won't go into detail because then I'm going to spoil it for you. And like I said, I'm not about that life. There's something on the radio, but what is it? I'm not going to tell you. I said I'm not about that life. And when I say shades of Limbo and Inside, what I mean by that is that, you know those ingenious puzzles that you can spend 15 minutes looking at them and scratching your head, and then you think, oh yeah, and it's like that, you know. It's not easy and it's not too difficult. Like I said, there are no enemies, so it's quite a pleasant little game to play for as long as it lasts. There is a speedrun trophy for getting through the game in 99 minutes, which gives you an idea of what's possible. I reckon it took me probably 4 hours, but that was on and off over 2 evenings. But like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed the whole journey from start to finish. And without going into too much detail, it's something that I think you should experience, like Inside and like Limbo. And then we're getting to one of these puzzles, like that's as far as we can go by land. So we're now at the ocean, but how do we get across? I'm not going to tell you, but the answer's staring you in the face. What? You waiting for me to tell you? No, work it out for yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget, be good to one another. Cheerio. Toodle pip.
Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.